We are T minus 23 days away from my favorite time of the year, that being the NFL draft. And you know what? We're looking a little bit different tonight. It's just two of us. It's just Zee. It's just Jon. No Reedie or Juan. So figured to have a little bit of fun of figuring out and reacting to what DQ said on Monday, and then doing a little mock draft battle tonight. Y'all know what time it is. The Burgundy Breakdown, your favorite Wednesday night watch parties. Y'all tune in. Let's run this. Zee, my man, what's happening?
Jon Kiper Jr. is going to get sniped tonight. Snipe, snipe, snipe.
Hey,
What's up,
I'm
bro?
I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. We had a little of our own little off season, a little bye week last week. We promised the people fireworks, and we all went to bed early.
Yeah, facts. Straight facts.
But you know what? We here now. We here for the people. If y'all have not already, hit that subscribe button here on the Burgundy Breakdown. Road to 500 subscribers here on the individual account, and then all of us on our own journeys. And if you're watching on the Reedie and Zee account, or you're finally watching on the Ball and Bernie podcast, the super chats are open. So if you are financially responsible enough and
Wide
gracious
open.
enough to give us some of your cold hard cash, then we will be greatly appreciated, because we all got bills to pay. Streaming yard
Out
ain't
out here
cheap.
for a pimp.
Hey, car payments ain't cheap. So you know what? We here for the people. We here for a good old mock draft battle. But to kick things off, DQ had some interesting things to say on Monday at the NFL coach breakfast. I think it was in Hawaii. They were looking comfortable in those little Uncle button-up shirts. But
Facts.
the one of the ones that just shocked me the most, and it kind of shocked NFL Twitter and Commanders Twitter. They didn't attempt to trade Tyler Biadasz. They were just like, you know what? We cutting ties. We Gucci. What? I know you kind of touched on it between Twitter and then y'all show, but while we here,
But I don't understand it. What I mean, even when they first announced the release, the first thing I did call Reedie. I'm like, all right, what's the corresponding move? Mike, what's up? What it do, bro? How you?
like,
But yeah, I'm like, what's the corresponding move? Like, this is like crazy that we released him, and I'm like, hold on, we couldn't trade him. That's the first thing I said. Like, we couldn't trade the artist. Like, are we
right,
just gonna bank in with Alec Reddy? Like, okay, why wouldn't we keep him until we get a replacement and then release him or trade him? And remember, he was released days before free agency, so he got the early release, probably like a week
mm-hmm,
maybe. And he was able to sign, be the first signee of free agency because he had been released, and he went and got that 30 million. So it just to hear DQ come out and say, no, we didn't explore trades is crazy to me. And then for AP to come back and say we did explore all possible opportunities, it's like, all right, somebody well in here. And I think DQ may slipped up. PR didn't prep him on that question or whatever, but yeah, it just baffled me because I mean, anybody in their right mind, any right organization that runs with structure, would know to, shop your guy before you release him. And I'm sure you could have garnered, something, at least a six for Biadasz, on the market. And, of course, like I said, he went out and got 3 year, 30 million. So he obviously
yeah,
had value. So I'm baffled. I think they fumbled this one.
yeah. They might have fumbled a little bit. I don't know what the market would have been though. Like you mentioned a sixth, you mentioned a seventh. I don't know. I feel like it would have been like a Biadasz and a seventh for a sixth, Biadasz and a seventh for a fifth. I don't know if there was that big of a market because he's coming off of the injury. Like if he was in, month 9 of an 11-month rehab program, all right, cool. We got nothing to worry about. He's still relatively fresh. He's 4 months into this whole, torn ACL recovery. He's not due. He might not be good till August at the earliest. That puts him at 9 months. September at 10. So as much as I would have loved to get some value out of him, I think at the end of the day, like free agency was coming. They probably tried to explore the trades and they all went, nah. Or if someone fibbed, then someone fibbed. But at the end of the day, like half the time these press conferences go, DQ says something, AP is gonna retract that statement a little bit. Like it's just
Yeah,
like, what are we
facts.
doing here? Like, one of you not PR trained, like you said.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, good for Biotis. 3 years, 30 mil out in LA. He won't see more than 30% of that paycheck due to those California taxes. So you know what? At the end of the day, good for him. He ain't seeing a lick past $5 million. He ain't seeing nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
while we're on the subject of centers, he also brought up we have 2 centers on the roster. Nick Allegretti, we bring back Juan's guy. We might have to get Juan an Allegretti jersey at this rate. And practice squad's Julian Good Jones. There is a 1 and there is a 3. There is, we can get by Jaden Dyan. We got to do something in this draft. We got to go into, see who was left in free agency to bridge the gap. Because if it's really between those two, I'm putting McNichols at center at this rate. Like I don't feel real comfortable
That's funny.
either of them picking up pass protection.
That's funny. Yeah, man. To hear DQ when they asked him that question, speak on Peoples Jones, it was like, oh, okay, you're trying to pump up your guy, I mean, like a development piece or whatever. Cool, whatever. But like, all right, DQ, you guys just were in the running for Linderbaum, a top of the market guy, and you guys got outbidded. So we know that you guys think that there's a market out there. Well, there's players out there that's better than Allegretti. So we're
Yep.
not comfortable in sitting in it. Well, okay, Allegretti is our guy. Any opportunity where one, it's either competition, or two, you can find a guy to be that lead guy. I'm sure we're going to explore it. You know what I mean? So I think it was just an answer to the question. I do think center will be addressed. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the draft or later in free agency, but because after the draft or even closer to the draft, you start seeing other guys get moved, cut,
Yep.
things of that nature. So you never really know. So it's something to keep an eye on, but I don't think we go into the season with Allegretti or Good Jones, and also like this whole Brandon Coleman, trying him out at center. Like this would be
Experiment.
what, his third? Yeah, this would be his third position. That he's going up for. And again, like I like Brandon Coleman. I don't think he's trash. I don't think he's like, bottom tier. I think he could still develop into something. What that is, I don't know. It's crazy. We really don't have an identity for him yet after, going
Mm-mm.
into year 3. But I mean, he's just been in situations where, you had the first year, you played a lot, you pretty much started. And
Yeah.
then, you come the next year, we go get Tunsil. All right, well, you're a lock to be right tackle. Then we go draft a tackle. Okay, now you're locked to be a left guard. And then you go lose your spot to a seasoned backup.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all over the place for Brandon Coleman, but I do think that, I do think he's still he'll be a good depth guy. And,
Mm-hmm.
he should be able to give Allegretti some bump at center. Hopefully it works out. I would like to see, the young guy get back in the fold, but it's just like, damn, there's no real identity with him yet.
No. I mean, that could be the kind of the synopsis of that of half of our 2024 NFL draft. Him, Newton, Sennett, Hampton. What's their identity?
Mhm.
I mean, you would have thought they were in witness protection. You would have thought they were part of the FBI, CIA, CIA, NSA. Like what do we like when we have 7 draft picks and 4 of them don't have a place on the roster, and one of them was released in year 2.
Mhm.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
It's not a good look at all. Futuristic Willie saying this one we should kick the tires. I don't know. Cornelius Lucas, Dan Skipper, and Taylor Decker.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
the Lucas thing, like Lucas is one of them was my guy. You know,
yeah,
I like Lucas. I feel like he gave us that versatility, that guard tackle swing. You know, he basically played 4 positions on the line. Um, I felt like he was a good backup. When he left for Cleveland, I think he got around
yeah,
like what, probably like 6 or 8 million, up to 10 or
yeah,
something like that. Didn't really
something like
work out for him out there. They ended up releasing him. And at the beginning of the crazy thing is at the beginning of when they released him, I had posted you know, on the page like, man, bring Cornelius back home. And he commented, he was like, please, like ASAP.
mm-hmm.
So he wants to be here. You know what I mean? So hopefully that could be something we look into down the line. I don't know. I think that, you know, I like linemen that are versatile, you know, can
Yeah,
play multiple positions because it just helps you when you get in the binds. So we'll see how that all
we'll
plays
see.
out. But look, Cornelius Lucas is definitely somebody that I would definitely bring in at least to battle it out in camp. And, you know, previously he's, you know, pretty much been that type of guy. He's, you
Yep.
know, made the team every year. So
I mean, it provides quality veteran depth. You get him on the cheap, and I mean, anything's better than Cleveland.
yeah.
Anything. Ask LeBron. He left Cleveland, came back, and left again.
No facts.
Like that man double Dutch dipped Cleveland, Ohio, and said, "I'm done with this."
Yep,
So,
facts.
I mean, respect. The one of the weirder parts of that whole thing, I think you guys mentioned it on Monday. Quinn being high on Lawrence Cager, the tight end on the practice squad.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like, Dan, what are
beg
you talking about?
Dan, buddy, friend, coach,
Mhm.
what is you on?
Like, what are you talking
Law
about, Dan?
I why? He's a practice squad. What has he been in the league? 5, 6 years? It feels like.
Something like
How
that.
long this
Yeah.
how long this motherfucker been in the league?
Well,
Because
he
I
was with
swear I
the
remember his
Giants for a little bit. He's been with us at least
yeah.
2 years. At least two.
Let's he was an undrafted free agent in 20 he's been in the league. This will be his 6th year. UDFA in 2020. So 6-year
Yeah.
vet. Also, by the way, his team photos on ESPN look like he about to destroy like you gotta go do a drive-by. It is insane.
Mm.
Um I would pull it up, but we might lose some of the viewers. So you know I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But why are we hyping up Lawrence Cager? And this is nothing against Cager. You know, good for him. Make your money, get on the team. Put you a practice squad, motherfucker.
Hmm.
Senate, Bates, uh, Chig, and Yankoff.
Yankoff.
We
Cage
we
is the
we
fifth
we
guy.
Cage is the 5th. Why are we hyping the practice squad? Are you
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Even with the Good Jones comment, like, are we just hyping the developmental guys just to hype them up? Like, it's just a little confusing there.
if you're hyping up the guys for the developmental process, can I get a Benson and mention? Can I get
Please, facts.
a Jordan McGee or Trey Amos or hell a Kane Madrano mention? Because it been quiet as a mouse on the Kane Madrano
Mhm.
camp. Like I have like and I get it, press was there. They there to get some bed and breakfast and some pictures for the NFL, and that's about it. But like, can I get something? Because everyone was
Yeah.
making the joke on X. I think you guys made it, Rio made it, I think Josh T made it. Are we just moving Sinnott to fullback, which is essentially what he played at Kansas State? Are we
Mm.
giving him like 41 and letting him turn into our use check? Which
Yeah,
again is
I
what
seen, Rio say that.
like and like
Say get that man
having
a
us res-
44 number, the 40 number.
give him a 40 number. Like, granted,
Yeah.
me and Adam and Josh were all saying like all agree essentially what he played. He was the use check in the Kansas State offense, but you drafted him in the 2nd round, which again I was all for if you were going to use him. You've got to use him. Like the fact that his biggest play in his career is a 4th and 14 punt fake pass on special teams in the NFC Championship game, and then it's 2 touchdowns in his career or 3 touchdowns in his career. Treylon Burks has done as much in 6 games as Sinnen has done in 2 years. He upped a contract to come back. That should tell you something about this offense. And I hope David Blau unlocks Sinnett, because if Chick takes off the way we all think he's going to, Sinnett ain't lasting too much longer on this team. Unfortunately.
My man is going back.
Man.
Ricky Seals-Jones.
Ooh, he's a seal. Seeps Jones, Hale Henches, Armani Rogers.
Armani Rogers I thought Armani Rogers was going to be nice. Who was the other one? It was him and it was Cole Turner, Armani Rogers. Wasn't there somebody else?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly who you were talking about now.
Yeah, I thought Armani Rogers was going to be nice, though.
Man, he was supposed to be, too, and then he just kept getting injured after injury after injury, and I was just like, fam, you can't do this for too much longer. You're just going to end up permanently in the retirement home.
Yeah, but even Yankov is athletic, so it's just like,
yeah,
like you named the 5th guy, the guy that's like sits on the back end of your practice squad. Like, and then it's nothing against Cager, because I think he is athletic. I've seen him make, some catches, some plays in camp, but he's never climbed up the depth chart to even suit up. So it's just like surprising. When you add Zeke to that room, you already got the 3-4 other guys you got, and you name him. So it's like, well, like, what is Dan talking about right now?
I mean, are you going to move Cager to wide receiver and be your jump ball tall guy? Like, honestly, I see what Senna could do at wide receiver at this rate. If he is just a receiving threat, try it out. Do something with him. Like, you barely see Yankov. Bates is your full block, like a true just blocking tight end. He's your 6th offensive lineman in some sets. And then sitting there, just sitting there like, hey, man, the stadium pretty cool. Hey, yo, Tress, what you doing tonight with the fam? Like, he'd doing the bench. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna file I gotta pay someone, but I'm gonna start calling him Bench Warmer Ben. I'm gonna have to start paying some copyright fees. Like, this is insane. Free my man Ben. Free my man Ben. But
it's crazy, bro.
It's insane. DQ saying, Dorrance Armstrong is making good progress for his ACL injury, which is great to hear. The packages for Luvu, Chanel, who might be wearing the green dot. And then the basis of y'all show on Monday, he's not closing the door on B-Wags, Mr. Gold Jacket returning to the team.
They holding on to that one, boy.
They are that we all got about emergency 20s in our pocket. B-Wags the emergency 20. They hold on to that forever.
Yeah.
And look, I get it. I understand it. But you can't get younger without cutting the people who are, 35 plus. Like, I think once B-Wags is off the roster, the oldest guy is Tunzel. Tunzel or Tress is the oldest people on the roster now. Maybe Payne, but no, Payne was 2017 class, 2018 class. So I get it. I am not going to be surprised if we do bring him back, but that means it's going to be him and Chanel on the field. Now McGee's back to the same spot he was a year ago. So what are we running today for me to get on the field? Nothing. All right, I'm gonna go back inside. Special teams, I don't know what that is. Ayo, Tyler, take over for me. Like, he's sitting back there with a clipboard. Just coverage 5 is 10. X, like he can do long division on the sidelines with that clipboard. But how do we feel about that defender's kicker who can hit from 60? Oh, defender's kicker.
I'm not even really in the loop on that one.
No, I thought you meant the kid, the college kid who was hitting like 66 yarders like 3 times in a row, who was like 6'5". I thought you meant that prospect. Yeah. There was a kicker who was tall, strong, fast, and is a kicker. And is as fast as some of these receivers in this class. I'm like, man, if you don't go learn some routes, if you don't go pull a Luke McCaffrey.
6'5" is crazy.
Some of these people are, the fact that, like, I'm in college, and I know people who are smaller than me playing football. The fact there are people younger than me who are about 7 feet tall doing chess. If you don't go put some pads on, go put a pair of high top J's on and get in the court, you athletic for what? Wasted potential. But I mean, that pretty much covers Monday. Like, everything else is kind of, you're run of the mill. He really likes, Meek Robertson and Sandra Still playing the nickelback role. The philosophy of BPA versus, positional needs, the wide receiver twos, not, trying to find that traditional wide receiver two, which, I mean, we all kind of knew what was going to happen. Jalen and Luke playing the slot, Traylon being sprinkled in. And then, I mean, Luke's still recovering, so we might not see him until July, August time.
Don't forget about his breakout prediction.
Yeah, that is true. So,
how'd you feel about that?
I just had to like giggle a little bit and laugh a little bit. I'm just like, man, I need to see it because I've been saying it. I thought Luke was balling out for a little bit before he got injured. Good catches, good plays
Luke?
on. Yeah.
He said Johnny Newton.
Oh, right. Johnny. Actually, no, excuse me, Jerzon. I don't associate with him. It's Jerzon Newton. I need to learn his actual Jerzon. I've been waiting patiently for this because I get he was injured year one. All right, cool. You go in the off season, you train with your Illinois defensive line coach, you cut the dreadlocks, you do all the things to prepare. And Sheldon Day and Eddie Goldman were as effective as you. Von Miller came in and gave us 8 sacks as our rotational third down edge rusher, turning into our starting edge rusher. I'm gonna need to step up, Newton. I don't care if you got to play nose tackle, DN, D tackle, special teams rush. If you got to play some center at this rate, give us something. Because if we go 2 straight second-round picks, you and Sinnott ain't worth a whole lot. Dom Hampton been released, and then we got Cam Madrano. I got about APBs, signings for him. If we got to step up. I'm gonna need Durante to light a fire under his ass or something. Because if at this rate, if we get to camp and the dreadlocks are back, but the production still ain't there, hey, Jacksonville, y'all got a 6th round y'all can spare. Hey, Tampa, y'all got a 6th round y'all can spare. Hey, shoot, who needs in the hey, New York Jets, y'all need help, right? Y'all need everything. Here's a little side piece. Just send me, I don't know, like $45 and a Metro card, and you got Newton. Like, if we get to August and I gotta do all that, it ain't gonna be fun. We cannot have 2 straight administrations in Washington having back-to-back Fedarian Mathises.
Yeah, but I mean,
in and out in 3 years.
Yeah, I mean the I look at it as just that I was shocked he said Johnny Newton, and it's like I'm not really going to bask in that and get too hyped about it. It is what it is. If he hoops, great, but it's just like you added to that room last year and this year, and you just signed another D tackle. Like, you're talking Payne, Settle, Kinlaw, Newton. You're the 4th man in the rotation. Now I know they're going to rotate guys and keep body stress, so not sure what percentage of snaps he will get, but it's like, damn, Johnny Newton. It goes back to that saying, like, okay, so you just picking dudes from the bottom of the depth chart at this point.
Yep. I mean, look, we came into this offseason. We made some big
upgrades, people. Upgrades.
And yet he brings up 5th round or fifth positional guys, practice squad guys, and Newton, who is unequivocally the fourth defensive tackle in this room. Like you said, Payne, Kinlaw, Settle, Newton. Why, man? Why? Why do you do this to us? And look, we keep coming back and being disappointed. Well, all right. Hermit saying he's an undersized pass rusher, doesn't have the beef to hold his spot, which is the crazy thing because he had the beef to play at Illinois at that size. So maybe we gotta try him as a pass rusher. Like, I do something. Do something. Because if we draft a defensive interior this year, we draft a pass rusher this year, Noon ain't gonna be here too much longer either. This is year 3. And Luvu has more sacks in his career than you do. And he was shaky this past year. Bobby's got more this year. Like, put him at DN, rush D tackle, something. I need to see the production. And I was high on Newton. I was higher than most on Newton. I was injured fourth, becoming supposed to be better than Braden Fisk. Braden Fisk has at least 2 NFC Championship appearances. Newton at least has the 1. But when you talk about some of the best interior defensive tackles under the age of 26, Fisk is in there. Newton ain't nowhere to be found. So there is that. But let's, totally different defensive philosophy. Yep. I hope Durante brings that philosophy. And, he had that teaching sheet for each person on that defensive side of the ball. Let's see what he can find. Let's see what he can produce. Because at this rate, I don't got a lot of patience left.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to figure it out at this rate. But enough of my yapping. Enough of me just talking nonsense about our team. Let's hop into this. I'm going to use the PFSN mock draft simulator.
So PFF is done?
So PFF technically isn't done. PFF Enterprises was bought out by Teamworks, which is a minority owner from Chris Collinsworth. They bought out PFF Enterprises, which is the consumer side of PFF. The site is still going. The simulator is still open. It still works. I've knocked out a few because what else do I have to do in this off season? And they've said it's not going anywhere. They're going to update the analytics. They're going to update a few things. But I'm going to give it some time. I need to see where it all lands out because, like, Trevor gone, Mike gone, John gone, Ava gone. So many people got let go. So I'm going to give them a little bit of a break. And PFSN is generally good. I am going to use PFF's big board because it's a much better big board than PFSN's, in my estimation. But I've also used PFSN for my mock drafts here on the Burgundy Breakdown. So I figured I'd just be consistent, unlike our defensive line. Anyways, I'm going to let you go first because I can do these all day, but it is a mock draft battle. I'm going to let you go first. Any trades you want to make before we kick it off?
No.
I like it. That's all I needed to hear. I'm going to start this draft. So.
Seeing my name fly off already. Oh, shit. Styles is gone. Love is gone.
Reese Maui Noah,
Bailey.
David Bailey. So, Bain, Downs, Delane, Tate, Thieneman, Font. If we take an offensive lineman, Monroe, Sadiq,
Yeah, you might as well scroll back to the top. You got to go at this point. Shit. I know everybody's yelling and screaming Bane. I know everybody is screaming at me to say go Downs. I'm thinking Delane.
Hey.
How much time I got left on the clock? Probably about a minute and a half at this point. All right, give me Delane.
Ooh, okay. You taking
Delane over
man?
Downs.
Ooh,
Delane over
okay.
Downs.
You know what? I've been getting a lot of flack for that, so I'm glad someone's in my camp because I think Mansour Lane would easily become our corner one on this roster.
Yeah,
Look,
I think he
love
would do
Sanders still,
well.
love Amos.
I think he would do
Me.
well.
Reject. All right. Pick here. So some guys that have been gone. My guy Train Stukes is gone. Keelan Rutledge is gone. DDS is gone. A lot of the receivers are gone. Romello Height, Derek Moore, Rodriguez, Skylar Bell. Jesus. A lot of guys are gone. So who is left? Bryce Lance, Igbinison, Antonio Williams, Grayson Halton, Mike Washington, Dominic Orange, y'all's boy Zachariah Branch. Who are you thinking here at pick 71?
All right, so it's between Branch and Washington.
Okay.
I like Mike Washington. I really do. I'm gonna go because I got a guy on my list that I think we might grab at the back end of the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. No, I'm not gonna go Washington because he's give me Branch because Washington, we already got the crowded backfield. The only justification for that backfield is love.
Yep.
Yeah, give me
Zachariah
Branch.
Alrighty. Zachariah Branch is off the board. So we have gone Zee has gone cornerback and wide receiver. So we pick it at 140. Look, these days are going to be long for your boy. Waiting from round 1 to round 3 and round 3 to round 5. It's going to be killing me. So Decario Davis, Jack Andrews, Bo Stevens, Trey Zahn, Tim Keenan, Jude Bowery, Singleton, Davis, Barber. Devin Marshall's still there. That's interesting. But we took a corner.
Rodriguez is gone, long gone, right?
Jacob Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He might be a fringe first rounder, depending on the teams you ask.
You think so?
He's athletic. He's got high IQ. He's a baller. Like, legitimately could be anywhere from Chicago to Seattle. I think he could be a fringe first rounder. But that's just me. So there's some running backs, some tight ends, some corners.
Hold on, I just went Branch in the second round. Yeah, I mean in the third. Yep. Yeah. So let me look at my prospect list from before the see Rodriguez is gone.
Yeah. Let me see. What else saying in the comments? Mike Larry likes the fact you took Mansour Delane. Other people were saying Carnell Tate, Bailey, Carnell, no chance to take a running back at 71. Katron and Hemby are your safer running back options, third at the earliest. All right. So not terrible at the selections you made.
This is round 5. All right. So we're at the top of who's at the top of the what positions
top
at
the board is
the board right now?
Decario Davis, Jack Andrews, Bo Stevens, Jude Bowery, Zach.
Can Bo Stevens play center?
Ooh, that's a good question. I know he's been. They updated these scouting reports. Thank the Lord. He looks so much better. I think he's primarily just played guard.
What is BEAU Stevens?
Yeah, BEAU. Oh, PFSN updated these comps so well, and I love them for it. Let's see. Testing, Senior Bowl, projections, test comps, trades, overview. I like this. Hey, PFSN, y'all did some good work here. I appreciate y'all. I think he's probably just going to primarily play a guard in the league. I know
what I'm
purely
seeing
as a
right
guard.
now. Yeah, he is viewed as a physical interior lineman. Transitioning to center could alleviate concerns about his ability to handle length-related issues. Pause. What is that?
Hey,
what
yo.
that is? All right,
What,
keep
bro?
scrolling. I don't need a
Hey,
D
yo.
tackle. Yeah, hey yo.
That's
What is
crazy
that?
work.
Torn York. Le'Veon Moss. Oh, that's a hell of a name.
Hey, it's a strong name though.
Where's my man Smacking? Is he?
Oh,
Is he? Where
Trey
is he
Smacking.
projected?
He's projected here. Not till you can get him in late day 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Llewellyn. They've been connecting us to Ott a little bit. I'm not terrible. He had a really bad year at Cal, but
I
again, we
don't
don't
think
really
we
need running
draft
back.
him. Yeah.
Nah.
Don't need another receiver. Give me fuck it. Give me that safety.
Michael Taff.
Yeah.
All right, getting a little white boy action in the backfield.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, grabbing us
Can't
a
go
much.
Can't go wrong there.
Hey, grabbing us the much better Troy Apke. Bro, for those who don't know, Michael Taff, because there are no eligible Texas wide receivers in this draft class, they had Taff running routes.
What?
They had Taff running routes because they had no eligible Texas wide receivers. You had a white man safety running routes, and they weren't bad actually. Like they weren't like they were a little clunky, but they weren't like better than that. Like if you wanted Cooper DeJean to run some routes, they'd be kind of fluid. Also pause. They weren't bad. So I'm staying safe in these streets.
Yeah, facts.
Staying safe out here. So you've taken a corner, a wide receiver, and a safety so far.
All right, 187.
Yep.
It's my man. It's my man. And people might hate me for this. But is Montgomery still on the board?
Tyron Montgomery, wide receiver out of John Carroll. He's still here.
Yeah, give me Montgomery. I like Montgomery.
Oh, so you're doubling up on wide receiver?
Yeah, you got to double up on that talent. One of them, somebody's going to get traded.
That is true. Interesting. All right. So here at people, this is PFF's big board. You're 209.
I want Lorenzo.
You want Lorenzo? So you want to double up on wide receiver and safety?
Oh, hold on. He played safety?
Yeah, Lorenzo South is a safety.
I don't want him. I forgot I drafted the other guy. Maybe I should have waited because I like Lorenzo's combine.
It was a really good combine.
Yeah. I got on my list right here. Late round. What about Romello?
Romello Height, he long gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Romello Height is going to be a day 2 pick.
You sure?
Oh, for damn sure. I've been taking Romello Height at 71.
Damn.
And this draft had him.
This draft had him going that far. Damn, he went 60?
They had him going. Dude, Romello Height had 9 sacks across from David Bailey and is like a little bit older than Bailey. But a team like Chicago, a team like KC, a team like Tampa, a team like Jacksonville, if they need an instant impact edge, it's going to be Romello Height in the later day 2. Abe Tucker is gone. Landon Robinson gone. Stribling gone. Yeah. I started doing some more mock drafts, my boy. I got to teach him my ways.
Yeah, this not our last pick, right?
No, we got 209 and 223.
We got 223. All right, cool.
Yep.
So 209. Let me get give me Harold Perkins.
All right. I had a feeling you might do that. See, people like Harold Perkins, and I understand it. Just not my favorite.
Yeah.
But that's just me. So you've taken last pick. You've taken a corner, a wide receiver, a safety, a wide receiver, and a linebacker.
So I'm not too confident in our ability after the draft to sign him. So go ahead and give me Smacking with the last pick.
Trey Smack. All right. Really good. This is not the draft I was expecting from you at all.
I
Like
mean, you go
what?
BPA top of the draft, the back of the draft, you gotta fill needs.
Hey, so Zee's draft,
I mean,
Mansoor
but Jeremiah
Delane.
Love went third, so I ain't had no choice but to switch it up.
That's true. That's true. So Mansoor Delane, cornerback at 7, Zachariah Branch at round 3, pick 71, Michael Taft, round 5, pick 147, safety out of Texas.
Take a
Tyron
picture of that
Montgomery
shit.
gonna double up at wide receiver from Jon Kiper, Harold Perkins, linebacker out of LSU, and then our boy Trey Smack,
You know
kicker.
why? You know why I doubled
There
up,
we go.
doubled up at receiver?
Why?
Van Jefferson is going to be practice squad or not make this team. And we're gonna need some youth,
Yep.
on the back end of the receiver room. I think Branch can come in and contribute in some way. Um, yeah. So, and
Hey.
Tyron Montgomery is a guy that I just been since that Senior Bowl. Like he
Mm-hmm.
small school guy. What was it, John
Yep.
Carroll?
John
Small
Carroll.
school guy, and just was like hooping. And it's like, nah, you gotta take your chances on guys like that. Look at T.O.
Mm-hmm.
came from a small school. A
Small
couple
school.
other guys as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, hell, we had Heineke for 2.5 seasons here, and he was out of my ODU, considered a smaller school in D1 colleges. So Marshall for Randy Moss, and you keep going down. That Tom Brady was, round 6 at Michigan, like for God's sakes.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. Let's see some of these comments. Truth Behold saying Perkins gonna be multiple roles. I heard he's slipping due to off the field issues. Is it the off the field? Is it off the field, or is it just LSU had a really bad defense this season?
Come be a part of a culture that's damn good.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's a fact. Let me stop sharing my screen. That'll be a part of my problem. Futuristic really saying he would have gone Gerard McCoy, corner out of Tennessee at 7.
Over Delane?
He's saying over Delane. Now,
Man, they saying Delane lockdown gonna be lockdown.
So,
Man, 14 catches on him his entire college career, some shit like that. Yeah, give me Delane.
I will come to Willie's defense. I don't know that suspect, so I'm gonna let myself live.
And he ran a 4.35, didn't he? 4.38.
McCoy of an ACL. McCoy's sophomore Tennessee tape was the best corner in football. When fully healthy, McCoy might be as good, if not better, than Delane. That because if he had come out if he was able to come out as a sophomore last year, McCoy would have been taken round 1 right behind Hunter. Like he was that good. Tore his ACL, didn't play it all this season. You look back at his sophomore tape, it's fantastic. Delane took some time. He had to go from Virginia Tech to LSU to really show, oh man, Mansoor is just that guy. McCoy is a dog. So I'm giving him a little bit of leeway. Herbert really wanted you to take Bryce Lance, one of my guys, at 71, the wide receiver from North Dakota. Black Mal loving that hat, loving that old school racing hat.
Appreciate you, Maul.
See, I was gonna buy that hat.
Then black him out.
Oh. Hey. That's not bad. I'm gonna need an R-Truth bun.
What you mean? What you want, John? You hitting black now?
Man, I gotta do something this off season.
Fucking Mox driving you crazy.
I'm just sitting here with a box of Black and Milds, knocking out mock tracks.
He done swapped the Slim Jims for the blacks. That's crazy.
Hey.
Easy.
Juan be killing me right now up here with that statement. Killing.
Too funny.
It's too good. Him saying his style.
Well,
Styles.
So hit me out, Mo. When we was in that situation just now, Love was gone, Styles was gone. So it was Downs, Tate, Downs, the receivers, and Mansell.
Mhm.
Jon asked me beforehand, did I want to do any trades? So in my mind, I'm thinking like, well, for this setup on the clock, you can't trade back. So that's why I said Mansell there. But in my mind, realistically, I'm thinking like, shit, man, let's call up Miami and trade
It,
back and then still get Mansell, at
it's
like
what
12 or
I
something.
just.
So
I mean, I just traded back on mock draft 5.0 as we traded back with Miami. Got their second. So we swapped their first, second, and third for our first and third, and then
okay.
they gave us a fourth next year just to sweeten the deal because they were
Okay.
moving from 91 to 71 and then giving up that second. So played some mind games with them, but kind of go from there. But it's gonna be funky moving to this draft because if the people in the top 10 go the way we all predict, someone's falling to 11. Tyson's not getting taken inside the top 10. Makai is not getting taken inside the top 10. Mesidor is not getting taken there. No linebacker besides Sonny's getting taken there. So there's going to be teams like Dallas who's sitting there at 12 and going, we ain't got to do nothing. We can sit and wait and get our guy. So I don't even see any good team wanting to trade up. Like people saying, oh, we should trade up for Love. Why? I get it. But if Love gone, we got options at 7.
Yeah, plenty of options. All the options.
An embarrassment of riches. Matt, why are you saying no? You don't even think Tate going inside the top 10?
I think its earliest Tate will go is 7, and then who is at 8? The
8
Saints.
is New Orleans.
The Saints. Do they need a receiver? They got Olave and who else?
It's Olave, and that's really it. I mean, you want Bub Means?
Yeah, they need a receiver, but they ain't really got no quarterback either.
They're confident in Shuck. He actually did okay.
Then who's at 9? The Chiefs. They're not gonna go receiver.
No, I mean unless all their guys go to jail, which we'll see.
Go ahead. At 10 is
Cincinnati.
They definitely not going receiver.
Damn,
11.
If Cincinnati went a receiver at 11, they are building a Madden offense.
Yeah.
Burrow was
Dallas
5,000
with
yards.
Dallas at 12. Dallas ain't going. Yeah. So who is 11?
11 will be Miami.
I thought Miami was 13.
No, the Rams are 13.
The Rams 13, Dallas 12, Miami 11, and you said the Bengals is 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so you're looking at. I mean, that might be a good statement. Like he's either gonna go 7 to us, and if we don't draft, your next pick you're looking at is probably 11.
I think a team
to the Dolphins because they traded Waddle, they got rid of Hill. They need a receiver.
They do. Honestly, I think the Giants could be a sneaky pick for them because Malik's still coming off that injury. Yeah, you paid
Sonny Styles.
They go on Sonny or Arvell if they can get their hands on him.
Hell yeah.
Cleveland needs an offensive lineman. Tennessee might go Love. And then Arizona and New York are just going edge rushers. Yeah, if we don't get
New
Tate,
York
it's
is
New
going
Orleans.
Reese. I think Reese is going to New York.
I think
New York
Reese
go
could go
Love. They just didn't they just give Reese a new deal?
No, they tagged Breece Hall.
Oh, they tagged Reese. Okay.
But then, oh no, they're talking about the Giants.
Oh, you're talking about the Giants.
So Jeremiah Love and Cam Scattaboo with Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, I already in my mind am originally was scared of the Giants because yes, they do run the ball. And Scatterable is not his guy. Now, he could have been throwing us off the other day, but he also lives off of building the offensive line and defensive line. Yep. So that lines up for it to be, if one of those edges, they don't need no edge. But
if Sonny there.
Yeah, I mean, if Sonny's there, they're gonna They're definitely going to draft Sonny.
That
I
that
think
front,
so. But Love is still a possibility because. But I
yeah,
just damn him and Scatterbull. Mhm.
that would just be, man. I would call them Toyota Truckathon.
But they ain't got no O line though for real. So
I mean, it's actually a good offensive line draft, all things considered.
yeah,
You can get guys in day 2 and get them started. So I don't know. It's not the I don't think they'll go Love, and I think Reese honestly will be a New York Jet at 2. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah. If we don't take Cardinal Tate and neither does New Orleans, Cardinal Tate to the Dolphins.
7 or 11.
One of them gonna be open. That's all I'll say about that. Hey,
Facts.
it was a lob. I had to take that one. One of these days, I just gotta take these lobs.
Yeah.
It was too easy. But
But yeah, so
before we
let's see Kiper Jr.
see Kappa Juniors, all right, let me pull it up. I had to stop sharing my screen because my computer was bugging. It was trying to lag. Like it's probably lagging right now as you guys are watching. So you know, my bad.
Bear with us.
I'm gonna talk a little slower because technology ain't like that. So let me make sure y'all can see it.
That's that campus Wi-Fi.
Nah, this home Wi-Fi. Maybe I turn my camera off. Maybe it'll go a little faster. Let me test this out. Let me test this theory out. All right, so Washington 7 rounds fast. It's the same setup. I can't control who gets taken where. So if Love is there, I can't.
Yeah, yep.
So for people saying you rigged the board, not really. Like watch.
Love is gone.
Look, Reese,
Gone
Love,
again.
Tate,
Tate
Styles.
to
Now we know.
4.
Yeah.
Tate at 4.
Tate at 4. All right, let me turn this camera back on then.
You got Bain and Bailey. I already know you going Bailey.
Hey man, but Caleb Down's sitting there though. Like it's if
they gonna kill
four,
me on this clip up. Zee went man sore over Downs. They gonna kill me. My bad, John. Go ahead.
No, you good. If these 4 were all sitting here, I would need the full 8 minutes. Because I think out of these, like number 4 on this list is Ruben Bain for me. If I'm like, ooh, do I Thieneman? All right, Bain,
Hey,
Bailey,
Kay, how you
Downs, or
doing,
Dillon. Okay, what's up, Kay? What's going on? What do y'all say in the comments? Hermit saying they can go Bailey. Black Mouse saying go Caleb Downs. Ooh. You know what? I think because we have a bigger need in the secondary more than the defensive line at the current moment, and I like guys later in this draft too, I'm going to go Caleb Downs. I know some later round edge rushers that I like a lot more in the later rounds, so let's oh, no. Did I just get sniped? Was Zee right? Was Zee onto something? Washington gone. Lance gone. Skylar Bell gone.
Skylar gone. Anthony Hill Jr.
No.
gone. Chris Bell gone. Jacob gone. Damn, he went 56 this draft.
Jesus, man. All right, so I took Caleb Downs. So DDS is here. Halton, Orange, Keelan Rutledge. All right. Here's the thing about Keelan Rutledge. He is a fantastic guard. People kind of want to draft Keelan Rutledge to play center. I'm kind of here for it. 6'4", 300 pounds, the 4th best guard, a 9.6 RAS. Like, I genuinely think he could be a really, like, everything you need. Like, the smallest thing here is his size score, whatever that means. Good mobility, good power, good physicality. His tape is fantastic. All right, his hands could use some work. Maybe not. But like Ryan Kelly, center, Connor McGovern, center. I think Treader was a guard or a center. These are his comps. Honestly, the people are going to hate me for this. I might take Keelan Rutledge to play center. Like, Romello Height is there. I'm not as high on Branch unless there's a receiver I like. Ooh, Ted Hurst is here.
Branch hoops.
Branch does hoop. I like, you know what? No, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm double down, 10 toes down. Keelan Rutledge playing center.
I ain't mad at it.
Y'all are gonna kill me in the comments. I know. Jon taking offensive lineman. His big white self couldn't help it. You know what? Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. We're doing it for the love of the game, folks. All right. So who here at 147? Jacoby Lane, Allen, Coleman, Josh Cameron, Jeff Caldwell. Defense, Rager, Moore, Caden Curry's a good one. Corner, Marshall.
Hutchins.
That's a name from Boston College.
Name.
D-Tac. Okay. So Ed. Okay. Is Curry going to be there at 187? Probably not. Kennedy. Okay. I think I have what I'm going to do. Receiver.
Yeah.
I probably set myself up for it. Let me see what the comments say. I probably set myself back a little bit. They saying I should have gone Zach Branch. That's, my bad, folks. See, I'm not doing trades because I think it's gonna be a bad drafted trade. Even Harris is just really good. Seth McGowan. All right, I'm going to edge rusher. Let's build this out. Give me Caden Curry, edge rusher out of the Ohio State. This was his breakout season. First off, just shave it. Just shave it, my man. What? Alaska, China. Anyways, this was his breakout season. 11 to 12 sacks, 16 and a half TFLs in 14 games. Good size, decent speed. And this is around where people would take him. My man Antoine Powell-Ryland. I'm taking Caden Curry here. Let me double up on Ohio State kids, and it's not the Ohio State people y'all thought I was gonna double up on either. All right, 187. Is he here? No, is he gone? Did I just screw the pooch?
Who'd it?
Where'd he go? Jaden Kennedy, cornerback out of Oregon. No, he got taken. No. But where? Nadim, JC, Neal, Robinson, Sapp, Hurst. He get taken this high? Trigg, Wheatley. Where did Kennedy go? Oh yeah, Kennedy long gone. All right. Well, my B folks, my whole draft has now been decimated because my guy is gone. Let's be like Ryan Clark and Channing Tatum, and let's pivot real quick. So, what do I need? I need a wide receiver. Caldwell, Heidenreich, Chase Roberts. Oh, Montgomery got taken. Ooh.
No, I thought I just saw Montgomery.
Nah, he got taken 183. All right. I know people are gonna hate this pick. People are going to hate John Reachin. Hilarious. Hilarious. He's saying oh yeah. All right, y'all are gonna hate this pick then. If you really think I'm reaching, y'all are gonna hate this pick. I'm taking Eli Heidenreich, wide receiver, fullback out of Navy.
Wide receiver,
fullback, tight end. This man ran for 500 yards and three touchdowns, caught 940 yards and 6 on 51 touchdowns. Mind you, he has 3,100 scrimmage yards and 23 touchdowns in 3 seasons. He has almost the exact same numbers, height, weight, speed, 3-cone, production in college as Christian McCaffrey. I'm gonna take this man because I think he's going to be a better wide receiver than people think. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Aaron Anderson. People hate Jeff Caldwell, hate him for what he did at Cincinnati. Chase Roberts is cool. Zaven Thomas is cool. Thomas, Wetjen, like there's some good guys, later on in this draft. I know y'all killed me in the comments. That's okay. Look,
hey, Willie, funny as shit.
Drop the MEF comments in the chat. Go right ahead. That's okay. That's fine. Maybe I should just skip wide receiver here if y'all feeling this way. Maybe I should just skip wide receiver.
Grab your board. Damani Jackson, I heard that name. Who he played?
Yeah, Alabama.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Although we could drive a Devonta Smith and have a Devonta Smith versus Devonta Smith 2 years in
Wale had him at the had him with the seventh overall pick. I mean, not seventh overall, with the 7th round pick on his mock.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Maybe Chase Roberts. I remember Chase Roberts coming into the year. Michael Will. Oh, actually.
Gandy.
Oh, that's a name I haven't. Dude, that's a name I haven't heard in a hot minute. All right, this was his better. You know what? No, I'm tweaking. I'm just April Fools. I'm taking Chase Roberts. Let me try someone new. I've taken Heinrich before. Let me grab Chase Roberts, wide receiver out of
your board, John.
Hey, I'm sticking to it. I'm just, all over the place today. So here at pick 209, I need corner, I need defensive interior, I need a running back. Gil Howard's still here. That's an interesting.
We still need D tackles.
I think you need to get younger, and if Newton's not going to be your future, you got to get someone who is. And this is the last year of Payne's contract. Like, gotta do something. So, he's saying if we job to play on the Armed Forces, I hope Josh gets fired on the spot. That's crazy work.
Fires AP on the spot.
That's insane. Man, hey, truth, man, relax. I ain't taking no Slim Jims. We ain't doing this all that. Newton is gonna move to the look. If Newton gets moved to the edge, then this pick's probably better than I'm anticipating. I'm gonna go offensive interior. I'm gonna take Skylar Gill Howard because before he got injured, he was one of the best D tackles in the nation. Oh snap! There he is. They list him as a safety.
Don Kennedy.
Well, y'all are played at Oregon this past year. He's more of a boundary corner, but he is got position flexibility. He's a little smaller, but he plays. Why do they have listed him as a safety? Y'all are tweaking. All right. Well, now I know.
No. So you didn't. He was just on your board, and you didn't get him, and they drafted him.
Yeah. So because I'm looking in corners, he's always listed as a cornerback. Like he would normally be in here.
Gotcha.
But they got listed as a safety.
Who did you draft before him?
I just took Chase Roberts.
You took the D tackle. You took the D tackle.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, because I thought Kennedy was gone. Because I'm looking in corners like, man, where's Kennedy? Oh man, okay. Well, now I know for future. Now I know for future mocks. That threw me. That just busted my equilibrium right there. Okay. Really? Is that a pause?
Yes.
That's a reach.
Nope. Nope. Something busted your equilibrium. That's crazy work.
All right, fair enough. Touche, motherfucker. Touche.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go. Okay. People keep mocking a quarterback to us.
Yeah, I seen
Taylor Green. They keep okay. Look, Taylor Green.
First of all, if we was to draft Jalon Daniels, that'd be crazy. But my bad. But go ahead.
That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. Look, Jalon Daniels has talent. Like No other. And it's got would be the best backup to get rid of Sam Hartman. We ain't getting a quarterback. If we draft a quarterback, I might shut down whatever I was doing. I'm walking out because there's no way we need to draft a quarterback when we have a dying need. So I'm gonna go back to corner back. Moten's okay. Harvey's cool. McCutcheon. Not bad. Stephen Hall, Avery Smith, Marcus Allen. And he could see. Oh, Husky's still here. I don't want to double up on safety. If I didn't take Downs, I'd have taken Husky. Running back. We're high meaning Commanders brass. High on Noah Whittington, running back out of Oregon. So that could be an option. Adam Randall's just really good. We met with CJ Donaldson. No, we need corner. I've taken pretty much all of these, but running back. Let me just go get corner. Who's the best? Andre Fuller out of Toledo. 6'2", good RAS score. I don't know. He's the best one left. I'll just take him. I kind of screwed myself not finding Kennedy sooner, but them listing him as a center just made no sense to me. So Caleb Downs, Keelan Rutledge to play center, Caden Curry, Chase Roberts, Skylar Gill-Howard, and Andre Fuller. This is my mock draft. People were killing me when I took Caden Curry, so maybe I brought him around. This is my mock draft. What do y'all think in the comments? What are y'all talking about? Oh, y'all talking about me saying taking a quarterback. Taylor's a perfect backup for Jaden. Take Haynes King. Hartman is here for morality purposes. That's a fact. Taylon Green is a better Richardson. Oh, you're talking about Anthony Richardson. First of all, he went 4th overall to the Colts, my man, not the Titans. Honestly, I don't hate that comparison. I really don't. But this is my mock draft. Let me know what y'all thought about this mock draft, and I'll pull yours back up so people can see yours. So, where the hell? There we go. So, this was Zee's draft. Mansour Delane, Zachariah Branch, Michael Taff, Tyron Montgomery, Harold Perkins Jr., and Trey Smackin' Smack, kicker out of the Florida Gators. My mock draft. Oh, come on. Caleb Downs, Keelan Rutledge, Caden Curry, Chase Roberts, Skylar Gill-Howard, Andre Fuller. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'll probably post these on Instagram. And y'all killed Mock Draft 3.0 as a short. It currently has 25,000 views with like 100 likes. When y'all do that, can y'all hit the subscribe button while you're at it so we can grow the I ain't gonna see 25,000 of y'all, 100 likes, and not hit that subscribe button.
And then typically they say when it's a short clip, it overlaps, so that's more views. So even if it was 12,500 viewers, hit the subscribe button, something. 100 likes out of 25K views is crazy,
dude. I'm looking at YouTube
either draft.
Hey, you know what?
Take it down over
TV. Other than that, I love them. Hey,
yeah, especially people definitely gonna talk shit at me about going Mansour, but like I was saying. It was only because we couldn't trade back.
I mean, they were going to kill me, but I really took Heidenreich. They were going to kill me. That's okay. That's okay. I stick mostly to my boards. See what Reedie think about. Look, Reedie ain't here to give his 2 cents. I was ready and prepared for last week, and we all went asleep. Yeah, the short is at 29.8 thousand views right now. 100 likes. If half of y'all who clicked like on these videos can hit the subscribe button, we'd be at 400 right now. We're at 289 on the Burgundy Breakdown. Hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, like these videos. It gets us into the YouTube algorithm because the stats don't lie. These stats do not lie. When you hit the like button, it gets us into the YouTube algorithm. It gets us to more viewers. It gets us easier to be monetized. If you're on the Ball and Burgundy podcast, if you're on the Reedie and Zee podcast, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that like button. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all thought of our mock drafts. I'll still post them. I'll still do my normal draft recap posts and let y'all comment which ones y'all want more and like more. Y'all let us know. Anything else you want to touch on, Z, before we get out of here? And I can let you finally go to bed.
No, nothing really. We can just, I mean, we'll plug the draft night.
Oh yeah,
we can talk about it. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, so April 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Reedie, Zee, Jon, the Burgundy Breakdown. We will be going live for the first round of the 2026 NFL mock draft. We got Big Herb, aka Off the Bench. We got Gerard BTV. We got a Rick from Gamma Blurs. It's going to be a packed house in this YouTube stream. We're going to have 7 people on the stream with 7 different channels live streaming it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It is going to be a packed house here on the Burgundy Breakdown. So y'all get ready. It's going to be on all of our YouTube channels. It's already on the BIB and the TBB channel. It's going to be on theirs coming soon. We're going to, we're fully announcing it here. I'm going to announce it on all of our pages later in the week. So T-minus 23 days until the draft. T-minus 23 nights until you see 7 of us, maybe 6 if half, Zee or Jon falls asleep by the time we pick it around pick 7. It is going to be lots of laughs, plenty of roasts. I know that for a fact. When I'm already outnumbered, because I'm the Owen Hart in our Nation of Domination group, I'm going to be dead that night. Y'all understand me? I'm dying that night, apparently. But hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that post notification bell to know every time that we upload here at TBB, BIB, Reedie and Zee, Jon Gotti. Look forward to April 24th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, our 4th annual draft live stream, the first here on the Burgundy Breakdown. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a long time. It's going to be 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours straight. I'm going to be having about 5 of these ready to roll, and one of them might be vodka. But that's neither here nor there. It's going to be a lot. Your boy, I might have to bust out the Slim Jims for that night. It'll be 4 hours.
And a Black and Mouse. They just got sponsored by Black and Mouse.
Hey, Slim Jim. Hey, I'm in all the demographics. I'm in from coast to coast with these sponsorships. From Sam's Club to 7-Eleven. I'm in these streets.
Go ahead. Facts. Another thing too, we got to shout out my man. Happy birthday to arguably one of the greatest players to play for this franchise. Rest in peace, my man Sean Teller. Gone way, 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 way too soon. We know we love you, man. And
Hey,
Shanti.
Happy birthday. Rest in peace, Shanti. Gabe is doing you proud. I know you're down there smiling on Gabe. Gabe is doing well. Unfortunately, he did not make an NFL roster, but he is now a DC defender. So shout out to Gabe. But happy birthday to Shanti.
And he rocking the 21. Yeah.
And he rocking the 21. So nothing but props to him. Hoping he's having a damn good time up at Audi Field, doing the good things for the UFL and rocking 21 proud.
Sure.
As I think Commander's Twitter put it, maybe April 1st, but he was not a joke on the field. Sean T was on his way, and unfortunately taken up there way, way too soon.
Way too soon.
Way too soon.
21,
Hey, Sean T
21.
21 for life. Hey,
For life.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, that being said, y'all, like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. If you see these drafts on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, comment, let us know how we did. We'll see y'all hopefully next week. If all of us are asleep again, we're gonna have to start taking some 5-hour energies, get that sponsorship up and going.
Yeah.
But until then, y'all,
and be on the listen out. Be on the listen out. We might be switching the day up, so we might be moving up in a week. So we'll be letting y'all know about that too. So make sure, like you said, follow us on all platforms to make sure you keep up with all the updates. Yeah.
Y'all see the ticker: Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok at the Burgundy Breakdown WSH, and then on Twitter at TBBWSH1. Because Twitter hates long usernames, and if I'm not paying it for it on BIB, I'm damn sure not paying for it. The Burgundy Breakdown. Now hear me? Twitter not getting my. I ain't paying money for no social media. For those who paying for some things, y'all sick. Y'all got better things to pay. I know some of y'all got car notes to pay off. Use that money for your car note. That's another rant for maybe next week's episode. Because I know Reedie probably like, what Jon talking about right now? It doesn't matter. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week. Same time ish, same place. Y'all know what time it is. The Burgundy Breakdown. Zee, Jon, we out. We'll see y'all next week.